pirates of all freaking ages. We just spent $38,000 on 2 units. I just broke my personal high. I spent $30,000 on one freaking storage unit. Locker Nuts is back there. They washed it too. And we spent $8,000 on another. We're gonna pick the $8,000 up right now, and I'm gonna give you a little quick peek in the $30,000 unit. Oh my gosh.
26,500. 28,500. 29,000. 29,500. 30,000. Soldier Way, 30,000.
History.
Pirates, this is insane. We are almost 2 months since the purchase of this $30,000 storage unit. You see it behind me here in the warehouse everywhere. We have been filming videos, we've been busy, and we've been plotting. One of the biggest kept secrets I've had ever in my entire career is there is one more auction. There was a total of 17 units. I had to keep it quiet the first time with just 6, and then they added 5 more the next 2 months. There was 11, and I let everybody think that was it. Why? Because this is a game. It's war. Reason being is we've been busy listing, selling, rooting, researching, trying to figure out how much we made and be prepared for round 3. Look around. All of this. In here is 3 different units, 7,000, 8,000, and 30,000. It's like 45,000. Here is the $8,000 storage unit. Here is the $30,000 storage unit we haven't filmed. Here's a stack of purses we ain't done. We got stuff up here from the 7,000. And you come around here, guys, we got everybody busy. Look at this. Michael, Christopher, making ads. What's Christopher got here? Oh my gosh.
Innovative technology.
Crazy thing, we found a black one and a brown one.
Yeah.
We got things everywhere. Stuff to go, stuff that's listed, and the goods. Florida roof, guys. We are about to show you a full recap of this entire storage unit in one shot real quick before we start going box by box. This is very rare. We've never done a recap where we show you everything at one time and give you some totals and tell you why we are the storage auction pirate. We will have several videos in this segment, but this is kind of like a all-in-one. So, one of the things that inspired me, the first round, she had 6 units. Some guy spent a fortune and I thought he was nuts. I only bought one for 7,000, but I fell instantly in love, guys. I found 87 of these Doonies, if you remember, and they started adding up. Look at this, 158 for this one. This is kind of almost a DePinta style. It's a little ruby. We got an ostrich here. This one retailed for $238. A lot of people are like, oh my God, those are fake. It's so funny the way the trolls come in the comments and the way they say things because they're clueless. They don't know. Me personally, I sold the heck out of them the first 2 months, and I started getting very excited, and I prepped. I did everything I could. I sold, I borrowed, I saved, whatever you want to say. I did everything I could for round 2 to be ready for war. And I was ready for war. My competition wasn't prepared for me to go $30,000. They didn't think, they thought they were the only one. They haven't learned in the 15 years of me doing this that they're not the only one. We found so many of these. Here's another one. Now look, this is just a smidgen. If you remember, I told you guys there's over 300 Doonies alone in this $30,000 storage. This is a cool one, a cupcake. We got probably every Bitsy bag ever made. $178. We got purple, 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 purple. Every purple one you want right there. Violet, small, Sloan, $268. I'm selling those for 200 bucks. What's that one? It says a hobo. That's $228. No, not like that type of hobo. We're not being mean. Let's come over here. Set some of these down. And they just keep coming, guys. This is just a smidgen. Like I said, I'm gonna go through the rack a little bit for you and show you. This is probably a cheaper one. This is just like a little surviving cancer type purse. Oh my gosh, look at this. Is that what do you know what leather that is?
No, I haven't.
If you had to guess, what animal makes that leather?
I don't know. Ostrich.
Pineapple. Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh, you can live in this bag. Huge. I'm just gonna show you a little. I mean, it is. Like,
it's just paper.
You can build a tent, go camping in there. Okay, let's show a couple more here. Oh yeah, look at this big old green. I think I just sold one of these actually for $185. $90. It's the editor's coat. No, we haven't shown that ball. Another one, extra large Layton. I've been doing my best to keep everything intact. You can keep showing it.
No, you can live in this one. This one's huge.
We have piles of receipts, guys. I've been setting them per unit. This is the 30,000, and I think this might be the 8,000. I put them all together, and I have the 7,000 separately. I want to give a grand total at the very end of this series of how much this woman spent. I think she spent over $2 million on her stuff and never used it. I mean, it's mind-boggling, guys. Never seen anything like it. Cupcakes, $228. That is a $180, $190 sale. We have, this is cool. I like this pattern right here. Got hearts. If you guys know, I've always loved hearts. I love lovers. Love. We got, for example, this one particular style right here, a sunset crossbody. We have every single color in this purse. Some of them come with wristlets, some of them don't. But, oh, I like this one. Look at this, guys. The Oakland Athletics. Whoo! Oh, yes. This is fire right here. Look at this, a party in my hand right here. It says Bjork. That one's actually probably pretty pricey. Look at this, got little turtles on it and stuff. A hamburger. I wish I could eat a hamburger. These right here are nice.
This makes me hungry.
I sell these for $250. Sold several of them. It's called a Brenna. It's got a unique style with a pattern right there. Making her hungry, she said. Imagine that, key lime, a crossbody. Imagine that, key lime. Dooney and Burke Pebble Leather crossbody.
$9 filled with bags.
This is a zip satchel. Yep, zip satchel in desert. Oh my gosh, look at that. A zip satchel in, what flavor is this? Jeans, I guess. Okay, it's polar jeans. And a zip satchel in strawberry. I've already listed one of those. This is just the tip of the iceberg right here, guys. The tip of the iceberg. Black Bitsy bag, 178. Stars. Ooh, this one's probably a $200 sale right here. Nope, it says 158. I was wrong. You think sometimes that larger is the money, but actually, now that I see it, it's actually a little more chintzier. There's less of a lining inside. You could just see it's thin. It wiggles, but it's good leather. It's just not the pricier version. Whereas most of them, the larger they are, they seem to be more expensive. Granted, one thing I've learned is DePinta. DePinta is a money Dooney. They're like triple value when you find a DePinta. And I'll show you what that is in just a second. And here's another probably $125 purse. This right here is just for, we're gonna use this just for a quick little reference, guys. So far, what's left on my eBay, 256 Doonies. This is the total they are listed for. Granted, I did drop everything 3% last night.
3%.
And we're not done listing. Everything you just saw needs to be listed in about 10 other purses I'll show you in a minute. This, Pirates, is a list of 73 purses we've sold of Dooney since we bought this unit, and most of these were from the first $7,000 storage unit. But look, here we go. We're just gonna scroll through because these are all sold prices right here, guys. Every one of these. Here's a DePinta. I'm gonna show you the DePinta right now. This is what a DePinta looks like. Keep your eye out for these. It's a special style, so there is paint on them. This I usually sell for $140, and I sold 2 of these for $300 because people like the DePinta. Look at all those sales, guys. So right off the bat, I think altogether the purses covered the entire cost of the storage unit. I mean, you could just see it. Look, there's like so many purses in every single color. She bought one, she bought all the colors, and we have, these are all the listed ones. Look at the bees, those are cool. Who don't like bees? You don't like bees?
Now look at this lemon one right here.
Let's see what she's talking about. Purses. I just sold, I think, this one for $300. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's called a lemon. We got lots of them here, guys. Every kind you could think of. Here's another Brenna. Here's a yellow one. We got them in this pattern. We got them in that pattern. We got them in this pattern. We got them here. These are kind of individuals. What I do is I don't want to put them all on the shelf, so I put them up here, write what it is. Like this has a tomato hobo and lock. That's a Mackenzie saddle hobo. That's an amber. We got a 50th Super Bowl Dover. Let's look at this one. This one right here. I think I put these up for 450 or 5. Very rare. They're literally everywhere, crawling out of the back of the shelves. Crawling, all those are purse. 100% authentic, 100% shipped from Dooney. Buckets full. Oakland A's, ostrich. Some of them in the box. Littler ones tend to come in a box, which is cool. It doesn't really matter. They're still bagged and sealed. None of them ever used. Keep it coming. I mean, I could show you guys this all day long because there's so many of them. Come over here. This is the wall of Doonies. Buckets full. These are a numbering system. Everywhere from, I think a few of them were sold for like 35 bucks, but I think well over 100 is the average price for each Dooney. I mean, we sold a Raider one for 475. Not that one, but it was a little bit better. Doonies for days. Those are all individual boxes there. Everywhere you look was some type of Dooney. I think we have some here. We got a whole wall here. Guys, I mean, it's nuts. This is one of the rare Disney ones that I found. There was a 2-piecer in this set, and Jess actually dibs the one, and she let me keep this one to sell. I'm surprised she didn't dibs both, but I'm still happy she did that. These are to be listed. And look, there's still more. The more to be listed. These are in the unlisted pile. Calypso. Crossbody. Yellow letter carrier. That one right there is probably about $120, $110 purse. It says 168 retail. Same thing here. And then we have an O-ring shopper. Every one of these are on my eBay. They're all listed for less than the value that she purchased them for, or the retail value, ranging from 2015 to late 2019. A couple have been 2020, right before inflation really took off. They're all on our eBay storage auction pirate. Feel free to check it out if you guys would like to. Another thing she went hog wild on, guys, was clothes. She loved QVC, and she bought all sorts of brands from QVC. This one is, I don't see a brand name on it. Quaker Factory. Very good brand. I actually sell these Dream Jeans. She paid 48, 49, 50 bucks a pair. I put them in lots of the same kind, and I just sell them, for example, 4 pairs for 140 bucks. I've done it several times. Here's an example here. This is just the receipt. You can see. Look, these are the Kate and Mallory type clothes. We have those here. 1, 2, 3, 15 of them. Just in that one stack. Everywhere was clothes, and I'm talking decent clothes. Halloween sweater by Quaker Factory. It's an easy 15 on eBay. She probably paid 50, and yes, I could milk it for more, but do we want to hang clothes out forever is one of our thought processes. We haven't done a lot of listing of the clothes. I've just been testing it out, and like I said, this is just a small smidgen of it. Come over here. We got a lot of it set out over here. Come on, guys, let's go. To be listed. Haven't even gone through these ones to separate them. This was just loose stuff I had piled out. Here I started separating by the brand. So here's an example. Here's a D&Co, probably a $40 to $50 shirt she bought. 1, 2, 3, same style. I'll probably list that on eBay for 50, 60 bucks. Let it go. Here's a different kind of shirt. D&Co. There's 3 or 4 of those right there in that color. And I mean, this is insanity, guys. And that's not even the half of it. Makeup and philosophy. Learned a lot about philosophy in this storage, guys. I've never known about philosophy till this moment, but it was a big jackpot. I think we found over 30,000 in sellable products. For example, this is philosophy sweet vanilla fig. We usually get about 25 for these. This is fresh cream mint, an 8 ounce. We usually get about 10, 15 on these. These are about 15 to 20 and 16 ounces. And there's so many flavors. I sold some of these for 55 bucks, believe it or not, just this little one, depending on the flavor and so forth. And she was nuts. She got the stuff on auto ship. She would order a cinnamon buns, and then a cinnamon buns, and then a cinnamon buns. By that I mean, like, we have shampoo, we have body lotion, we have souffle, we have shampoo, we have body spritz, we have shimmering body cream. She would buy these in little packs and she would auto ship it. Literally $200-300 a purchase times 50 purchases in a month. I can't even show, oh, I can show you Baby Grace. Let's see here. This is the hottest item I think we sold in the Philosophy. We sold roughly 14 of these for about 150 bucks immediately. Every time we listed them, done. I wish I would have found nothing but that. I'd probably be rich. But I have this one left. I left up in a set. Put this up for 180. But the reality is this is probably 25. This is probably 20. And that is probably another 15. And the perfume is like 150. And I mean, it was in every flavor. It makes no sense to me because this stuff all just sat amidst the 3 storage I bought and every other one that the other people bought, full of this stuff. Random flavors. These right here, hot seller. I sold probably 30 of these for 25, 28 bucks a piece, guys. These right here, been selling these for 30. I had a total of 18 of them. Some products I sold out immediately. Like one woman bought hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This right here, this was a $70 item. Sold about 30 of them for over 50 bucks, literally. Things like this are more like $10, $15. Bonus parts. Look, for example, we had Win, very expensive. We had things like this, dozens of Paracomb MD stuff. This is big money, guys. I'm talking anywhere from 50 to 200 bucks a product, and she bought it all day and night. Here's another one, I think. No, this might be Peter Roth. Yep, Peter Thomas Roth. There's a whole little skincare set. She must have really appreciated her skin. I mean, not that we all don't, but I'm boggled by what she was thinking. I mean, you probably, from the story I gather, she inherited millions of dollars from her husband, passed away, and she went hog wild on QVC. And boxes, every box had stuff like this. Paracomb, we sell these for 25 bucks. We have Perfect Formula. All these things she just bought over and over. Insane. That's like a $50 bill right there. If you don't know this name, Heidi Doss. These range from anywhere from 40 bucks to like 200 bucks a pin. I'm not lying because I've been selling them. All you have to do is go on my eBay, Storage Auction Pirate, filter and hit solds, and you can track everything I've done. You can see every single sale. You can see every little listing. There is no, oh, he clickbaited. Oh, he's making this up. Oh, he's lying. No. Proof is in the pudding. I don't even need to speak on it. That's why I haven't been necessarily amped to just run and show this storage unit, because it doesn't even matter. It's just, you got to do it. Judith Ripka rings, guys. I think we found a total of 10 of these exact rings in 2 different sizes and 5 different colors. Sterling silver, very rare. And I have them up for like 150 a ring. Haven't sold one yet. I'm waiting to find my price on them, my price point. But it's freaking insane. Like, just right now, what are you guys thinking? You've seen about 20 minutes of a recap here. What are you guys thinking right now? What's going through your head? Look at this right here. Look at this Barbie coin. This was out of the $8,000 storage unit. And look, Heidi Doss, Heidi Doss, Heidi Doss, Heidi Doss. We got Philosophy. We got boxes of just $40, $50 items. Everywhere you look is just insanity. The words don't even describe. Makeup. Makeup. All this stuff just listed, guys. All this stuff just listed. Piece after piece. What do we have? We have It Makeup. It Makeup. It Makeup. Peter Roth, Face Gel, Josie Marin, It, H2 Energy, this thing, keep it coming. Look at boom, 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 boom. Whoo! This is the 64-ounce shelf and the souffle shelf, we call it. a little bit of randomness. We got this stuff everywhere. I had to spice it up so we don't get our sizes and stuff mixed up. And I mean, the stuff was insane. Look at this, guys. This is a $190 sale on eBay. If you guys ever seen this guy, he's got a cool YouTube channel. I know a few people who watch him and so forth. She had a couple things that had to do with this guy, and it's nuts. Like, what we went from philosophy to Svengoolie. Tip of the iceberg, guys. Tip of the iceberg. One of the things we found a lot of money in is right Six Picks. Right here. Uncle Chris is working on them. Look at this. This is a House of Waterford, right?
Yeah.
This is the good money. This is the artisan. This is the second one we've had of this, right, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Because we have another one there. Seahorse. What are you listing this for?
He paid $750,
$750.
and I was getting down to the nitty gritty of what I was going to put it.
Probably
in
like
for.
6 or something.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. And guys, that isn't even. We had probably what 100 pieces. A couple videos ago, this was all Waterford. Everywhere you look, and I mean, we still have some laying around. What's this? This is probably a set Chris thought was messed up, or said let's not list it.
That
Cake pan.
Yeah, that one is.
Come over here, guys, and everywhere you look, here's a Waterford martini. Here is a Waterford rose garden vase. Here is a Waterford Newberry tumbler. Here's another Newberry tumbler. Christmas night bowl. I mean, I'm talking literally over 100 pieces. Every box has one item. It's not like boxes were full of stuff, so there was tons of these boxes marked Evine. Every one of them had a Waterford piece in them. Let me see if I can open this one up for you. And just like that, we have a beautiful little Christmas ornament seahorse right there. Well, I don't know why I keep saying seahorse. That's just the logo, but it's a Christmas ornament of a snowflake. You come up here, here's some stuff we have listed here. Waterford Seahorse Goblet, Waterford Red Vase, Marquise Amber Goblet. Waterford, Waterford, Waterford. And it's everywhere. Whew. Down there, that's another one that Chris is just listing right there. Here's some other big pieces. That's a Waterford Seahorse. And it's sprinkled everywhere. And Waterford is just like, we've been selling the heck. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Let me pull this up here. This is one thing that I sold 2 of. Out of the first unit that I paid $7,000, there was 2 of these. They were originally $6,000. And she bought 2 of them, never used them, only 11 made in the world. Right here you can see Waterford 145 sold, 145 sold, 145 sold, 2133. But I actually took an $1,800 offer. Lots of Waterford here. Well, I shouldn't say lots, but 12 pieces. Here is one seahorse, 4 of 11. Here's one seahorse, 5 of 11. Let's take a look at this real quick here. See what I'm talking about? 16 inches tall. House of Waterford, only 11 freaking made, guys. I showed a couple of these in the $7,000 storage unit. I found them, and this is the type of stuff that made me willing to risk 30 grand. When you buy a storage unit and you find 87 Doonies, you find $3,000 pieces of Waterford, and the unit looks ransacked and empty, as everybody thought. Imagine what you do when one is full, floor to roof, front to back, left to right, sitting at about 93% capacity for every cubic inch in the storage unit. We got Waterford here. I think Chris determined these have flaws in them. For example, this is one broken cup, and then there was 3 regular. So these type of stuff, I don't know what we're going to do if we're going to list them. We got a couple of those that are just laying around. This is the loose pieces. And then another product we have a ton of is what, Michael? What have you been in? What's your department?
Shoes right now.
Ooh, what kind of shoes?
I'm listing these right now for $70.
All right, I like the way that looks. It's a
They're
nice
listed
little...
to pay for $100.
Michael's doing off-brand now. He listed all of the main brands, and now he's working on the ones that we just have randomness of, and they're all kind of unique. They all look similar, like this style, right? Like this is just her style.
A lot like that, and this pretty much, that's and like strappy heels. I think that's what it's called, strappy.
Strappy?
I think that's literally the style name.
That's a good word to use, strappy. Bionic is a good brand. She had a handful of these, not a lot, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about what she did have.
Yeah, that Bionic for 100, I think.
This one here?
The last one, yeah, that one.
This is stuff to be listed. We did a live unboxing on YouTube. Oh, the Orani purses. We did a live on YouTube and Facebook. And we had a ton of shoes, guys. This is what's left to list. This is what we have to list. A lot of shoes of this style. I call them the Hermiones. It reminds me of like London. Reminds me of like Harry Potter. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of something you would see Hermione wearing. Earthy. She did have a few of these. I don't know if I haven't seen all these, but again, the style is on point. It's what she did. I think she must have had a nice desk job on top of inheriting a lot of money from a husband who passed away. Now let's go over into the shoe department here, guys. Michael, you want to just show me a couple of these? Let's do some teamwork. Just show me random shoes. Just open them up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. What do you think you listed that for?
These are probably cheaper, like 50 bucks maybe.
And it sucks because those retail for like 180 a piece.
I think these Miz are decent, if I remember correctly.
We only had 2 pairs of those, huh?
I think these were like 100 bucks maybe, or maybe like 80. I remember they were.
Oh, we got 1, 2 there. All right. Vince Camuto, that was kind of a boring brand.
These ones weren't really good at all.
It's weird because you think they look fancy, right? The box is on point, the name, ooh, Vince Camuto.
You know, these were literally like 40 bucks, like maybe at most. Some of them I literally put for $29.99, I think I remember. Okay. And they still aren't sold. Oh, where'd you grab the one right here?
Right down there. We have it categorized. This is Big Shelf 4 top, Big Shelf 4A. The Donald Pilfners were the money, huh?
These Donald Pilfners were good.
And we didn't even get the good shoes. Like these top out $500-600 on eBay for this brand, but we didn't get those style. But the person who bought one of her storage units for 14 grand, he found 57 brand new red bottom Louis Vuitton shoes ranging from 800 to 4,000 a pair. Birkenstocks.
These are weird Birkenstocks. They're Petula, licensed by Birkenstocks. A little bit weird. I think they're like cork. These are like cork or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they're more expensive, like super expensive, maybe like 60 or 50 bucks now. Okay. Not too bad.
And I'm talking, I think we had roughly 250 pairs of shoes out of this storage unit. Bionic, Cliff, Skechers, Allegro. Puma. Those are almost stylish.
You mean I'm running Puma shoes?
She loved this brand, Birkenstock. I'm telling you, we had frick ton of them. Sanita, clog. That's why I feel like she was in the medical field, because she had a lot of clogs, guys. So many clogs. I don't know. And what I mean by clogs is this. You're looking at an $80 to $100 sale. I would say we got at least almost 100 pairs of clogs total between all the units. Dansko and Sanita. And London Fly. There was some clog style in London Fly. There's so many of these. Some more Hermione's. Uggs for days. I think that's one of the things that triggered people to want to bid on this storage unit, but her Uggs were not very high-end Uggs. Like, she got the most ugliest, hideous Uggs you ever seen in your life. Uggs. Would you wear those?
No.
We have 188 shoes listed for that much currently. I haven't been checking my actual price, but he's pretty on point. But we've sold a bunch as well. As I showed you earlier, she loved Disney with the purse, but that was only the tip of the iceberg. For example, we have this Stuart Soldier right here. Stalwart Soldier Mickey. She had dozens of these pieces, ranging from little to small. Look at that one. That's cute. Baby Mine. We have a bunch at home too. Mom dibsed a bunch of these. We have them all set up. We have those too. Those are about 50, 70 bucks right there. And like I said, there was dozens of those. We've sold a bunch. You're gonna see them. We're gonna have more videos showing in more detail each and every item. But for now, we just wanted to look. Creuset. This is a money brand, guys. We found several of these type of pots and pans brand new. Nothing compared to what my competition found. He bought one that was full of, I wouldn't say full, but he was listing $250 brand new pots, like dozens of them. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Example of hoarderness, guys. I think we found 4 total of these paper shredders, brand new in the box. 4. For example, we found 1, 2, 3, 4 of these heaters, and that wasn't the only heater we found. We found that one. Something else she was wild, like, I think we found a total of 9 or 10 Keurig machines, brand new. They each came with one of these and one of these. We got 5 or 6 different colors in the mini K-Cup, K10. And then we also had the K250, 5 of those or so. Those range from $150 to $250. I actually sold a yellow one the other day for $250. More than you get at the store because the colors are rarish. I mean, like, I wanted to do this type of video where I show you guys a little bit of everything. I'm talking 17 storages, guys. 17 of them. There was no furniture. There was no couches. There wasn't beds. There wasn't dressers. It was just product brand new in the box. Like I always say, scared money don't make money and cash is king, but you gotta be wise, right? My competition was trying to play down what he bought. Right away, it was real easy to track him down on eBay. First off, I know he's a goat dealer, which is kind of a rare thing. And there's very few people selling Christian Louis Vuitton red bottoms within a 50-mile or 75-mile radius. So I quickly Googled him after the first auction, day one. We're talking, this is now almost 6 months. In 3 days, Monday, I will be at her last auction with 6 units. I'm coming prepared. I'm bringing over 55,000. I found him within about a minute and 45 seconds of looking on eBay. His name was Goats Find, brand new account. Come on, like you want to be secretive and you make an eBay called Goats Finds and you flood it full of red bottoms and you don't want nobody to know what you found. I saw that he listed dozens, some of them up for 4,000, some of them as low as 632, and they sold. He scored because that first auction he only paid 14, and I was thinking this was nuts at the time. The first auction, I'm riddled with regret. I'm full of regret because I didn't get aggressive enough, but I fell in love with the $7,000 storage unit. If you guys have missed that, go watch part 1. It's already out, and we will be doing the rest of the series now. This is why I did not show it, guys, because I was preparing for war. This job as a YouTuber that we do, I think it flubs up what we do as a businessman, right? Here I am. I created this, friends. I know a lot of people don't want a minute, and some of them don't know. They just talk smack. They think Storage Auction Pirate clickbaits. They think he only buys $7,000 storages for titles. No, I've tasted the sweetness a long time ago, and I've never told a fib. Every unit I've ever bought, I bought for a reason. I'm treasure hunting. I'm looking for that Picasso. I'm looking for that dare to retire piece. And all too often, my competition knows exactly what I'm doing. They already know because I've had to show it. I've been teaching people how to make money. I've been teaching these people the reality of the business, the cold reality of the storage auction business, where scared money don't make money and cash is king. That was the very first thing you all have ever seen about a storage business before Storage Wars, before Storage Hunters, before Auction Hunters, before all the other channels. It was just me alone in this world getting laughed at doing this. And I learned over the years that my competition has too much of an edge sometimes because they get to watch what I do. So I changed my whole strategy. My strategy was this. I bought a unit for $7 grand full of this type of stuff. It's still sitting right here. I haven't even got to most of this stuff. I filmed some of it and some of it isn't filmed right here. But I tasted the sweetness and I thought to myself, we got 2 months. Let's be ready. Let's not show everybody. What's going to happen? People are going to think I lost. They're going to be like, oh my God, Mike always shows what he found. He had to have flubbed up. He had to have lost. No. It was a secret. Only my competition knew. He actually asked me, and you know what? Fine, because I only have to compete against you, and I know how to do that. I just got to keep bidding. Everybody has a number. You got to be willing to have the cojones. So after round 2, I did the same thing. I didn't show anybody. I teased with a little bit, a $30,000 reel. Jack released the video, and I did that for a reason, because one more time, I'm just rolling the dice to see if everybody thinks I'm stupid. Insanity, like this pile right here, you'll see this stuff come out soon. This is all Ensco Christmas ornaments and Halloween ornaments, and Thanksgiving ornaments, Kris Kringle, insane. I mean, I had to shut Jess down. I had to tell her, woman, these are like $300 a piece. You only take about 10, okay? You only take about 10 for the house. What I'm talking about is this. Here is an example of a Valerie gingerbread house. That's a small one. Some of them are like 4 times that size, $300-400. And here's a $1,900 Christmas tree, 3-piece in the box. Insane. We still have this right here, guys. We still have this. Let's go through a couple boxes. What do you think? You guys want to go through a couple boxes here just to see? This is what's not filmed. This is what hasn't been shown. This is what I have left. Before we continue on and look at some of those stuff in the boxes, I'm going to show you guys numbers. Right now, we've sold 47,000. And this has gone down. The other day was 55,000. 90-day total right here, guys. $88,725. Last 31 days, 48. Last 7 days. Today is my lowest start in a while. And that ain't nothing, because if you really look here, after seeing that, we have this much on our eBay. Now, granted, I did a 3%. I marked everything down 3% yesterday, so I went from 172. That, you basically just minus these first couple items, 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, and 18,000. Pretty much the rest in here is from her storage unit. We have made some great sales. There's the 2 seahorses. I sold the clock, but then they didn't pay. I sold this right here. Freaking phenomenal. I only got a couple of these dolls. It's sad because in some of the other units, they had got tons of them, guys. Tons of them. This is a Monster High doll, shining doll. I sold this for $1,000 freaking dollars. And the other buyers had a handful of these dolls. It's freaking makes no sense, right? Look, you're talking Dooney and Burke purse, $588. Oakland Raiders, $500. Mackenzie Childs, $475. 2 of those I had, and guess what? I know for a fact in that stack right there is a couple dozen more pieces of Mackenzie Childs. She had it spread out oddly. Look, $393, $388, $350. Original Beats, $350. Monster High Doll, $348. Modernist Cuisine, $343. Dooney, $308. Dooney, $300. Dooney, $300. Dooney, $295. Dooney, $270. Dooney, $270. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I just want you guys to see that I'm not making this up. I'm not here to bedazzle anybody. I don't need the business to go crazy. I don't make my money on the YouTube. I don't make my money on Facebook. Trust and believe, I do make money. It is a revenue stream, but never has my success truly transformed from this channel. It is from my ability to be the storage auction pirate. Well, I've been getting the comments everywhere. You're just ruining the business. It's all your fault. Imagine thinking if nobody knew about gold, you'd be able to find it everywhere, right? Imagine that is your mentality. That is the problem with this business and most businesses. Everybody wants everything for themselves. Everybody is so desperate for the next move. They're so worried about somebody else doing it. They're missing out because they're so focused on the problem. The problem is not these channels. The problem is not Storage Wars. The problem is you gotta have balls. You gotta be able to take calculator risks. Nobody in this world is at the top of the food chain because they were the only one and no one else knew and they just happened to gobble up everything. You gotta be on your game. Let's get to it, guys. Let's go through some of this stuff right here. Before I forget, lots of stuff like this, guys. She was actually into football heavily. You saw the A's and Raiders stuff. I've got jackets coming out of the wazoo, brand new Oakland Raiders. We got Raiders shoes. We got Raiders shirts. I didn't get any, but I found out from my competition that they found several signed bats in boxes, and I actually could have some. He said they were in weird boxes, like for example, that one. Maybe that one's a bat. I didn't actually look in most of those boxes. I presumed they were just okay because it was a $7,000 storage unit, and I started thinking, oh, it's very trivial. But the more I started opening them, and it was too late because that all went up top to make room for 8,000 and 30,000. To get in here, we only have so much room to work with. There's not enough words to describe. That's why I want to make this video like this and just be 100 transparent and vulnerable so y'all can just see. All right, guys, let's go through some of these boxes now. Let's see what this is.
Chuck it.
Okay, this is different. You never know what's in any of these boxes. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. You just don't know. This is kind of cute. I could see Mom wanting this, possibly, because she's really into the Halloween stuff. She stopped dibsing stuff because then she realized she has too much. But look at that cute little lava lamp thing that says boo. I'm guessing 30 bucks. Temptations. We got I'd probably say we have over 100 boxes of Temptations. 2 to 3 of each thing every holiday. I'm speculating these things range from around $20 to 80 bucks a sale. I mean, I might have some more that get to 100, but I'm not going to sound all like everything is $300 items. But I'm happy with $80 sales. I'm happy with $50 sales. How often do you buy a storage unit and your average sale is over 50 bucks? Look at that. Oh, that's a cake plate. Oh, that's a bar. Temptations. Right there. Beautiful. Oh, imagine that. We got a stack of It makeup.
Money?
Chris's favorite. Uncle Chris is in makeup, guys. We got Josie Marin. Josie Marin. Some more Josie. Guys, we got a frick ton of Josie Marin. Carrying on. What do we got here? Lori Grainer jewelry box. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is, but there's a bunch of them. Lori Grainer. Have we seen that brand, Christopher? Lori Grainer. Grainer. This is why making these videos was very hard, guys. You see everything is just one item a box. It takes a while. I do have several videos we will put out in this. Just stay tuned. Make sure your notifications are set to all. Make sure you hit the bell. And also check out Sticks Picks. That's a Lori Grainer jewelry box. I got 4 of them in gold and 4 of them in silver. We're gonna leave this one kind of right there for Uncle Chris, and then when he lists them, he can put that one back in the box nicely. Right now, guys, while you're thinking, you've only seen or know that I bought 3 of them out of her 11. Today, as this video came out, there will be 6 more units, full to the brim. I want to know what you guys think this woman spent on her store. Everybody comment below a number. There will be a total at the end. I've got receipts for days I've been saving from multiple units of hers because I want a grand total of what I bought. And that'll be real easy to speculate across the board. We'll just multiply it by a percentage of how many storage units she had. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, we got the blue pair.
Yellow.
Pink.
Purple.
Orange.
Green.
Green. Let's see what's in this next box. Ooh, got them Sam Edelmans. Those are cute. I bet you, oh no, I thought those were a boot almost. Sam Edelman, probably 49 bucks there. That's what I'm guessing, 49. 49.99, 99.99. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking Minnie Mouse. She would be Lady Gaga over these because we love Disney. Can this be another one too? Oh my gosh, look at those. I never seen any Star Wars stuff in her unit. Now I'm really curious because we didn't get any Star Wars stuff. Oh my gosh.
He's dibs in them.
Those are freaking awesome. Dude.
Dibs.
Size 8.
That makes me wonder because my friend Matthew asked me last night, was there any Star Wars? And I was like, oddly, for loving Disney, she had no Star Wars stuff. And now I'm seeing there was some Star Wars stuff. That is freaking awesome right there. If Mom would love those too. I guess in a way it's a good thing it's not her size, but at the same time, I feel bad because I like putting a smile on her face. Come on, baby, what's in this one? More Disney ones? A Bailey bow. Those are good. Those are like $200 Uggs right there, maybe. At least $150. A black version. A purple version.
Yellow version.
What is up
A
with
peach
yellow?
version. Pirates, I got Sticks Picks to get off editing for a second. He's getting ready to put out a video for y'all.
Alright guys, it's kinda heavy, so let's see what's in here.
What's your guess?
I couldn't even tell you. I could tell you. I could tell you now. So I don't have a guess.
It's yellow. That's all I know.
It might be yellow though.
Oh,
What is this?
Is it yellow?
Harry London. What is
Harry,
it? There's like,
not Harry Potter. Not
wait,
Harry
it feels
Potter.
like there's stuff in here. Oh, it's chocolates. Okay.
Locker food challenge.
Chocolate?
Locker, I'll give you $1. You eat one piece in there right now.
Swear?
I'll eat it.
I'm looking at the year and I'm just making sure. I don't see a year though.
I'll eat a piece.
No, it's definitely not you. Dang, look at it. There's probably so much chocolate in here,
I
guys.
wonder if we
I'll
can
eat a
sell
piece.
vintage chocolate.
I'll eat a piece
It
of
said
vintage
EST
chocolate.
1992, but I don't know how old
It's
it was.
expired. I was just seeing if you
I'll
would
eat
do
a
it.
chocolate.
It's expired. We can't eat it. Spring tins of chocolate. Harry London. I never heard of that.
Yeah, me too. But
This woman was nuts, guys. She would buy $200 pies from around the world and have them shipped to her home. Evine, what do you think's in there? I bet Uncle Chris would guess.
We already know.
What?
Waterford or Marquise. That's Waterford, or it could be something else, right? There's two things.
Marquise? What if it was Marquis?
Marquis Waterford, and there's one other thing it could be, but I don't know what it is. It's not Waterford. Oh, it is it. It's kind of Marquise Waterford.
Wait, I bet I could cut this with my pinky nail.
And we got a bowl, right?
Probably. Colored bowl? I'm gonna guess red.
I'm gonna guess just clear.
Nope.
Yep.
I believe we listed some of this.
It's a rose garden, right?
Marquee is kind
rosy.
of lower end of. It's like the lower end of. It's
What
like
is it,
the.
man? Like 30 bucks probably.
It's like how DeWalt owns Ryobi, and so they have like a
What,
better
$30?
one and a lower one. Marquee's like marked down.
Check me out, guys. Sticks Picks, STIXX Picks. Check me out.
Link below. All right, Michael, get a good box here. Get a good box.
I'm trying. But this is all surprise shoes. Yep.
Oh no, let's see those.
Let's see.
Check me
I
out.
think I remember. Is this
You
Pampilo?
got a YouTube?
No.
Is this the Pampilo? Whatever.
That's like a subsidiary of Birkenstock. We found dozens of those.
Pampilo. You can just see on the size. It's like a sandal type shoe.
Sandal?
Pizza.
Probably like 40 bucks or so.
Have you on? Pick a box.
Me? I'm so honored. So let's go with this one.
Let's see what you got. I bet you that's something Mom's gonna want.
Why? It's because I picked it.
No, that the shape of the box. I think I know what it is. Oh, Tupperware. What do you think that's worth? The whole box.
The whole box,
Yeah.
like everything that's in here. It depends on how many things there are.
I would say 8 pieces.
Okay, so if there are 8 pieces, then like I want to say like I feel like it's gonna be wrong. I feel like it's either gonna be too low or too high.
Well, don't focus on what being wrong. Focus on trying to guess the right answer.
Like in between 20 and 30.
Perfect. That's actually 100% the right answer. Let's see what that is. What's your guys' guess right now? What's in here?
Oh my god. I can't get this.
If you guys don't know her from some of my other videos or just family stuff, this is my youngest, Eviana. She's on summer break today, so she's allowed to come to work now.
Finally, I haven't been here in like a million years.
Well, school's over. She just graduated. What grade?
5th grade.
Can I get a round of applause for her? Michael, your graduation applauses are over. Don't try to steal the credit here.
Yeah, it's
Eviana's
my
moment
time
to shine right now. Oh, I thought you said I just graduated high school. Ooh.
How am I getting these stuff? I would say in between 15 or 20.
I think 15's a good guess. But we might could get 20, but that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I bet
like-
Mom would probably dib something like that if it was the right color,
Yeah.
because she likes that like bright.
Go with this one. This feels pretty lucky.
Hopefully at some point, guys, Michael will actually make a video with the rest of that. He needs to finish up his $30,000 storage unit as well. We already gave him a shout out, but he will probably finish the rest of this up at some point soon. Lock and lock. But I won't complain, guys. This is like the low end stuff. Ooh, those are freaking nice, huh? Ooh, wonder what this is. It says rose on it. Maybe some roses.
Oh, much better. More. Oh my god.
It's tough, huh? You want to be excited, and it's like, oh, Tupperware. But those are nice, though. I mean, every one of these boxes like that, 25 bucks.
This one's a little slightly bigger.
12
so
piece
there's
set.
different sizes.
It's either 12 or 16 piece set right there. All right, guys, that is freaking nuts. Ooh. All right. What's that say? The Ashton Drake Galleries.
Let's see what it is.
Hey.
Oh. Oh. But before you guys
What?
before we open this, make sure to like and get it.
Bennett, what were you gonna say? Like, share, subscribe?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
It's a doll.
It is. It's an I Love Lucy doll.
Who's
We-
Lucy?
Your mom likes the I Love Lucy show with Desi Arnaz, I think. And Lucy, amor. Guys, this has been crazy. I'm just gonna cut it right there. I try to take you from start to finish in this unit one time just to give you a quick rough recap, because we're gonna have a lot of questions. There is at least a dozen videos we've filmed that are about to start rolling. Make sure you got your notifications set to all,
Make sure you got your sweet tea.
or your water. because the rest of the story is going to unfold and you want to hear it all. And say something pretty. Ha!
You know it's best if you never mess with storage auction pirate. Subscribe.